All right, well, Benji, I'm obviously disappointing, mate, but I thought everyone thought that fight back, particularly there when Lockie Garland's try, beating the game out, but the fight you showed in that second half would have been improved for sides.
Yeah, well, we talked about that all week. We don't get beaten on effort this week. Obviously off the back of last week, it was a tough one to take. I thought the boys showed up and we had our chances there at the end, but wasn't to be. Round 11, our first bye, it's probably come at a real good time for us. Give us a chance to regroup, go through what's working and that. And the reality is we're 5 and 6, and a position we probably thought we could be better than. But at the same time, you've got to take stock of where we've come from and take the positives away and get better for next week.
And seeing next year, Coruscant stepping the trial like that was something to marvel at. Yeah,
that was probably one of the best individual performances I've seen at our club in terms of fight and getting us back in the game. And that's what we love about him. He just keeps fighting, and he's a skipper for a reason. He does his job on and off the field, and tonight he was outstanding.
It was Lockie Galvin try, obviously, in the corner there, but talk about that effort that they had. They felt like they really started to get the momentum on top of the Bunnies, and it really felt like the game was changing. Is that where you go into next week and sort of build it and focus on that part of it?
I would do like a full mid-season review. Obviously it's our first bye, so the boys are pretty banged up, putting a lot of effort into the start of our season, and that's the best start we've had to a season in a number of years. So we can't rest on that though. We've got to try and find ways to keep improving, but this bye is coming at a real good time for us to just catch our breath. Got some banged up guys that probably could do it for a week off and focus on next week or the week after.
Terrell May and Royce Hunt, particularly in that period, were really strong. Terrell May, again, some really strong carries and meters.
Yeah, Terrell's he's outrageous what he can do in terms of minutes and on the field. And the longer the game went, I thought he got better today. So he's been big for us to obviously start the season and a big part of the reason why we're in the position we are. But yeah, we definitely got a lot of improvement in us. And tonight I thought we had our chances and we just didn't get it.
Happy, sort of watching it, felt like you just took the game by the scruff of the neck there and felt like you had to sort of drag the team back into it. Was that part of your mindset to make sure you try and get a lot more involved? Or
no, not at all. It was just the way the game was going. We started generating some ruck speed, which brings offloads, and that got me into the game a little bit. So I think we just started turning momentum, and just happened to be there.
Can you talk us through the feign kick, the step on Latrell? Broke his ankles there?
Yeah, I don't even know what was going on either. I was just I thought chip and chase, and then I knew I wasn't quick enough to go get the ball back, so I just
Benji, it looks like Mitch Moses, who picked a number 6 for New South Wales, and Jerome will miss out when that side's named. What are your sort of views on that, and Jerome missing out on that spot?
Oh yeah, I'll talk to Jerome privately. I'm sure he'll be disappointed, as we all are. But that's the decision that's out of our hands, and wish we could do more for him to get him in that team, but it'll make him hungry and better.
What about Terrell, Benji? It seems like he might miss out as well. Stuff during the week about some comments on gaming. I don't even know what it was, to be honest. Your thoughts on that whole saga?
Oh, mate, I can't control who gets selected and who doesn't. But all I can say for Terrell and his character and the way he's been with us has been outstanding. The way he leads on and off the field with our players, he's taken a lot of the young guys under his wing, and I've said this week after week, he's become a real leader in our team, and we love what he's doing for us, so that's all I can comment on.
Happy, I know it's not an easy question to answer in a press conference after a game. Is that fire still burned for you for the New South Wales jersey? And do you feel like performances like tonight show that the chance comes if something happens, then you're more than ready to step back into that arena?
Yeah, of course. It's one of the best games to play, so I'm always hungry for it. But it is what it is. Whatever happens.
Benji, after tomorrow, parents and board meeting discuss whether or not Lockie should be allowed to leave at the end of the season. Do you have a view on this? Will you have a say before that meeting tomorrow?
I do, but it's not one that I'm going to share. And that's up to whatever happens there. I'm not even going to comment on that, to be honest.
It's not a distraction anymore. It's business as usual again.
Do you expect to know that meeting with some clarity, though, Benj, on the way forward?
I'm sure you'll find out, like you usually do.
I hope so.
We're good.
Anything else?